inside. LED lighting underneath both awnings. Everything works. The only thing I'll say about the awnings is they need to be lubricated every once in a while. They tend to stick a little bit.
Okay.
So just a little WD-40 and that'll help them go in and out a little bit better. You can see I sprayed some stuff in there at one time to help it stay lubricated. Everything works, they just stick every now and then, so you just got to put some WD-40 on them. There's a step.
Okay, are you filming that so I know to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you okay.
What do you think?
We'll go inside first, and then I'll show you some of the other stuff on the outside after. Be careful with the little slippers of dog bed, not really
Oh, very nice.
So you can see it's almost in brand new condition. It's 4 years old. We've kept really good condition. I drive my wife nuts. Plenty of storage. There's a little bit of lights above here. There's storage everywhere. I mean, really, there's storage just about everywhere you can look.
There's a radio.
Yeah, but there's storage here. There's storage on the other side.
See, the older ones has a window.
I'm gonna go to my bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's even bigger than before. It's even bigger than before. Oh my gosh.
I'm glad you recognize that
Oh, I know. My
because
house has lights. I know.
it's crazy.
Okay, I know. I expect.
Some people call this a dog bowl holder, where you
I
put
have
your
cats.
Okay, so some people put their food in there.
See, for your cats, okay?
Cute. Cute. Cute.
Yep, the sink. It's a
You-
single.
Okay, it's a single. You know, I like the single better.
So do I.
You know, more room.
Yes,
Get the
those
big pots.
those other smaller ones, you know, you tend to run out of space with them. The sink's got the pull-out spout if you want it.
And I like that this is all flooring and not all carpeted.
Yes, they.
Come
It's
see.
so much easier to take care of.
Everything in the refrigerator works good. Never had an issue. I know when I read online, some people have issues with these refrigerators. I've never had any issues.
Okay, beautiful.
Alright, I'm gonna
Have you owned an RV before?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is exciting.
We have looked at several. We've had several fall through on us.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she fell in love with
sleep
this.
deprived.
So this has been. She's really holding out for this style. So
This
I
is
said,
a great
Oh
floor
my
plan,
gosh. Look,
really
come here.
desirable.
you love it. Very good.
I
So
could.
you're already winterized, I expect.
Yes, we are. We're
When
already
you-
winterized.
I'm like I said, when I leave here, I'm going to go to the credit union. Exactly.
Which credit union is it?
Gene Diak.
Okay.
Done.
I belong to Workers, and I know they're down there, but
Like I said, I had one. I had 50,000 in my hand last
Come
week,
see.
and the guy wanted to check in his name, and not in the seller's name. The bank's like, no, we don't do that.
Right.
You take a fit, scream at me.
Oh
I
my
walked.
goodness.
I'm like, you know, it just
Come
seems
see.
shady.
Come here. Come here.
Shady.
she's very excited about the closet.
Oh, you're moving into the closet.
Yeah.
So there's actually a washer dryer hookup on the
On this side.
on the washer hookup is on that side, and I think
Yeah,
Yeah, the dryer-
dryer vent. Oh,
Yep.
I see. Yes.
so.
Oh, you can put
it
it
takes takes some work because you got to drill a hole for the dryer vent.
We're not
but it-
sure. Yeah, we're not sure we're
but-
gonna put it in.
But all these shelves come out
Beautiful.
if you want them to.
I'm streaming in there. I'm streaming in there.
You're gonna make it an office and stream.
Yes,
So
I'm
yep, you
streaming
can
in
take
there.
all those shelves out if you want, so you can put your washer dryer in there if you choose to. Again, just more storage.
Plenty.
We never mounted this. You can actually put a mount on the wall
There's
if you
going to
want.
be a huge computer here.
I have a
Okay.
big computer.
Monitor is like
We went with the queen size instead of the king.
Yes,
Beautiful.
perfect. I love
Because the
that.
king, you had
Yeah.
no room on the side.
Yeah.
So we elected to go with the queen. This is an aftermarket mattress. Those little thin RV mattresses. We got rid of that the first year we had it.
beautiful.
So this is a full size residential mattress,
Beautiful.
or I mean queen size, but full height. So it's actually taller. Like the old mattress would only be about this tall. So I'm a tall guy. You gotta be careful when you get out of bed. You pick your head up, and you can definitely hit your head there possibly. But there's reading lights up here if you need them.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Is there storage under here?
There is. I took there's springs that I took off.
Chairs. Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful.
There is there are plugs on the sides on the floor for like if you want to do
Plug in.
cell phone charging. There's plugs on both sides for that.
Oh, this is a second air conditioner.
Second air conditioner controlled right
Beautiful.
here. I really love the second air conditioner, not just because it cools the whole place down, but when I'm in bed, this is kind of loud. So what I do is, if I'm in bed, I run that one.
I can.
Oh,
And if I'm in there, I run this one
Okay.
because
all right,
they all
then.
connect to the same ducts.
Ah, all right.
So
That was a feature to look for too. The
Yep.
pass-through.
Yep,
That
they
work.
all connect to the same duct, so you can run this one and still cool out there and keep the noise in here, or vice versa. Or if
Beautiful.
it's really cold, you can run them both. So with these little switches right here, so if you close them, it forces more air up through the vents. If you want to cool this room down fast, you just open up this vent and the air comes out of these little vents, cools this room down really, really fast.
Beautiful.
Yep. We left you a broom if you want it.
Does this have that central vac?
No.
Okay.
It does not have central vac. Personally, my wife would disagree. I sweep. I think it's a lot better sweeping. That's where the fuses are.
Oh, okay.
All your extra fuses and things, if you blow a fuse, that's where those are.
So you sweep, and what does your wife do?
She prefers vacuuming.
Okay.
So we did have a little small shark vacuum, but I always found, me personally, I like sweeping. I thought it was better.
Yeah.
Lights underneath here. Plenty of storage
Beautiful.
everywhere. I mean, that was one of the features with this model that we loved, was the storage. There is storage
You
everywhere.
love the ceiling that goes up.
Yep.
So some of them that have the lowest
Yep.
ceiling more claustrophobic.
There's they call this a max fan. There's a control over here for it. This controller controls that fan, and it's just an exhaust fan. It draws air out.
Okay.
But it does have a rain sensor on it, so if it starts to rain, it will automatically shut off and close. So that's nice.
Excellent. You do it the window. Okay, I like the window over the stove.
So
too.
do I. The window over the
Yeah,
stove.
it opens it up nice.
This love seat is heated and massaging chairs.
Oh, okay. Write him a check. Write him a check.
You can actually.
We got a new truck does the same thing. I don't know how we ever lived without. I don't know how you learned how to drive without massage.
I know my wife has massaging seats in
Yeah.
her car. This pulls out to a sofa bed if you want.
Beautiful. And those, do they lay flat?
Not quite flat. They get close. They're not power, so there's a little handle right here.
Okay.
And you can get them pretty close.
That's fine. That's great.
Yep.
Look at the storage
Massaging.
inside.
Yep. More storage on the
Beautiful.
sides.
Beautiful.
Speakers for the radio. I actually tend to use one of those Bluetooth speakers rather than this. They're not great speakers, so I just use one of those. What else can I tell you about the inside?
Yeah, okay, so, I'm going to take it, because I knew what I was going to find before I got here.
Okay, well that's
Uh-huh.
great.
So I'm going to go, I want to have an inspector look at it.
Absolutely.
Just for, catastrophic. I've had twice
I don't blame
people.
you. I don't blame you.
I've had one, the whole roof was gone with water, and I had 8 guys standing there telling me they inspected it. It was at Campus World. Perfect shape.
I don't like Camping World. This was bought through Campers Inn, the one in
Oh, yeah, I like them better. Yeah.
Merrimack.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually bought 2 RVs through them. Our first one and then this one. They've treated us very well.
Yeah.
Their service is slow. Like if you take it there to get something done, it takes a while. I would encourage you to have it inspected because I have nothing to hide. I think it's in great condition.
I got a guy, Scott Wade. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I don't know the name,
Okay.
but no, there's
Well,
nothing.
that's it. I'm not looking for, if the little thing is, I'm looking, if the
Everything
catastrophic.
works.
That's the only thing I see.
Everything
before,
works the way it should. The refrigerator works, the heater works, the hot water heater works. So this is your control panel.
Oh, yes.
So your main awning is controlled right here. That second awning, there's a little switch right behind you on this wall right here that controls the second awning.
Oh, okay.
Ceiling light for in here. So you have 2 sets of lights. You got this one that's over the island, and then this one are your main lights.
Beautiful.
You have a step light. This is your light for outside. Actually, right here, there's a light, like a little night light in case you get up at night. You got a little step light. This is your water pump. If you're hooked up to city water, you never need to use it. This is only if you're dry camping. Your awning lights outside. That controls the awning lights. They call this a porch light. There's a little light underneath these steps.
Beautiful.
That's what that is. And then this is your hot water. So you can either run off gas or electric. We've always run off gas unless we're dry camping.
Okay.
We basically, if we're plugged in, we turn this on and leave it on. Leave it as simple as that. And these are your slides. One slide in there, 2 slides are out here. And that controls everything. You have your battery, control your gray water tank levels, your fresh water tank. The only thing I will say, the sensors in the black tank, it's empty, but it's not showing empty.
Oh, okay.
Every camper, you could talk to every single person. What happens is when they fill up, the sensors get toilet paper on them and things like that, and they don't flush out right. So this probably is, you could probably flush it out and get it to work, but you can talk to any RV guy, these things never work.
Okay.
But your gray tanks work. Your gray tanks are empty at the moment. Your fresh water tank is empty at the moment. Your battery is full because I'm plugged in at the moment, so it shows your battery's full. This controls everything in here. All right, let me show you a few things about the outside. I know you're excited, but I want you to make sure
The
you
auto
know
leveling is I'm excited about.
Yep,
It's
auto
also a game changer. That's first thing I got. Is it auto leveling?
Yep, auto leveling is great. So I'll show you plenty of storage.
Okay.
There is so much storage in here.
Now, did you have a generator? I should get a generator, huh?
I did have a generator. The only time I ever used it is when we went to, we would go to the NASCAR race up in Loudon. That was the only time I ever used it because we were always plugged in. If you're plugged in, you never need a generator. There's 2 cords here. This is just because I wasn't very smart one day. This is 30 foot. This is 50 foot. We had this on a seasonal site last year. I back it in. I put it exactly where I want. I go to plug it in. I'm 10 feet short. And instead of moving the camper, I'm like, I'm just going to go buy a new cord.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
So another thing that I will show you that I like, this is something I do after. So these are what's called X-Chocks. There's a special little wrench for these. And where these go, they go in between the tires. And you ratchet it down and it stops it from moving when you're at a campground. Between this and I have these other things, they're called these strong arm jacks. You keep them loose when you're traveling, and then when you're at a campground, you just tighten them down. It helps all that extra little movement when people are walking around the camper. It helps get rid of all that movement. There's actually a plug and a TV outlet. I think there's a TV outlet over there.
Okay.
So if you want to plug a TV in outside, you can plug it in right there. This is your shut-off switch. So if you don't want to drain the battery, if you really want everything to be off, you shut that off.
Okay.
And it won't drain the battery. Because there's little things inside that can drain the battery, even though you think everything's off. There's 2 30-pound propane tanks, one on this side, one on the other side. Let's go around to the other side. There's actually a little light here. This little light helps if you're trying to back up in the dark. Helps light up this area.
Beautiful.
The switch is right here. This actually has what's called solar prep. If you ever want to add solar,
I'm going to.
so it's all prepped for solar. There's an outlet right here for your solar. There's something there's a cable in here that has to be wired to the battery once you do add the solar, but it's all ready to go. These are just your sewer hoses, your freshwater hoses. So I have no need for them if I sell them, so I'm throwing them in there. But again, plenty of storage in here. There's a light. All of these lights can work either on or on motion. There's one, if you go push the button down, it's motion. If you push the button up, it's just on all the time. Your battery's in here. I replaced it 2 years ago. Should be good for another year or 2.
Beautiful.
Hold up, let me not get in the way. I have a hood.
Yep, this one's your propane here. This is your hot water heater. Just beware if you come by here and it's running, this piece right here gets hot.
Okay.
So if you touch that, you can definitely burn yourself. So, open this up. So, a couple of things. Water filtration. This is a clear source thing. So I usually set it up out here, and I just plug all my hoses into it.
I have a Berkey, but
I love this.
Okay.
This filters down where you can drink right out of the tap.
all right, so I don't even need to use my Berkey.
Yep,
then.
you just got to hook your hoses up out here. So I go from whatever your hose hookup is, in one side, out the other, into your city water right here. And then you have good, fresh water drinking.
So good.
Water pressure control.
Okay.
So most places are good. Most places you don't have to worry about them. But they tell you you really don't want to go above about 60 pounds of pressure on water. This helps control that so you don't blow out your water lines.
All right. That's right. My hose for the water, the sewage, right? No, what is this?
No, so you can just run your hoses up underneath here.
Oh, okay.
So so you don't have to keep this open when you plug your hoses in. You run your hoses up underneath here. They go right into here. This is what they call a Nautilus panel. So it just tells you if you're dry camping, put these valves in this position.
Okay.
If you're hooked up to city water, put these valves in this position.
good.
It's super simple. If you're winterizing, put them in this position.
Beautiful.
Super simple.
Beautiful.
This is how you empty your tanks. You have one black tank, you have two gray tanks. So that's how you empty those. You just give them a pull and they'll end up draining out.
I love it. Got the instructions and everything laid out and perfect.
Yep. Well, there was one day where I was hooking up and I wasn't quite straight and I had to pull forward and I was not doing everything in the right order. And I was plugged in and I pulled the truck forward and I ripped the electrical out of the front.
Oh, okay.
So I said to myself, I'm coming up with a checklist and I'm going to do everything in the right order.
That's what I need.
Yep.
And this is?
This is your self-leveling.
Yes.
So
Okay.
it is literally as simple as, so if you unhook, like I would be now, you literally just hit that auto level button and it does everything.
Okay.
So what you would
I heard
do,
you got to be kind of within, like you have the thing.
you have to be
You
kind of
can,
close.
yeah.
You have to be somewhat reasonably close. So usually what I do is I unhook my truck, and usually the front end is really high when you unhook your truck. So what you would do is you pull this pin out and you drop these jacks down some kind of close to the ground. You do the same on the other side. Once you get those jacks kind of close to the ground, you go in there, you hit auto level, and you're done.
Beautiful.
It's really, really that simple. The only time I know that I've ever had a problem is if the back is higher than the front. It doesn't like to auto level when that happens.
Okay.
But like I said, usually when you unhook from the truck, you're always going to be the opposite. So you're going to be fine.
Beautiful.
There's a hose, a sewer hose storage. So you can store one hose in there, and this is where you hook up.
Can store there, hook up there.
Yep,
All right.
there's one short hose. There's like a 10 or a 15 foot hose in there. I have extras in
Okay.
case you're farther away. Really kind of it. This is where your refrigerator is. This is just for ventilation on your refrigerator.
Beautiful. That's not hooked up. Or that's another unit.
No, that's a trailer.
Okay, I'm like
Nope, that's just a trailer I store back there.
very good. Wonderful.
So, this right here, this is a surge protector. It's one of those things you don't need it until you need it, right? So I would always encourage you to use this. This is a 50 amp unit, so it's set up for
Yeah.
50 amps.
You would normally plug this.
So this goes on wherever you're hooking up to.
Okay.
This goes on that.
All right.
And then you connect this to this with one of those longer hoses. I will tell you, when you first plug it in, I got worried at first. It takes about 30 seconds before the power actually will come on. It goes through a cycle and it checks a bunch of things. And you'll hear it click and you'll hear it beep, and then you'll have power.
Beautiful.
But the first time I had it, I plugged it in, I plug everything in, I go in the camper and I still don't have power. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And then I heard it click, I heard the beep, and it came on.
Like Kevin takes the natural lamp from Christmas with the light.
This is, they call it a shower. You can just plug this in here.
Oh, an outdoor shower?
Yep, and you can use it like
Beautiful.
an outdoor shower. these are just all adapters, right? So like I said, this is a 50 amp unit. If you need to go to 30 amp, this is a 50 amp plug that goes down to 30. This is a 50 amp plug down to a 20 amp plug, so I can just plug it into my house if I need to.
Beautiful. Okay, so if it's plugged into a house, you need the 20.
Yes,
Okay.
which this adapter is. You just
Okay.
plug it right into any old house. It will not power. You can't run your air conditioner or your microwave with 20 amps,
Okay.
but it'll run all your lights and your refrigerator and all that kind of stuff. You need at least 30 amps to run your microwave and one air conditioner. You might be able to run both air conditioners on 30, but that's why it's a 50 amp unit.
And
because
in the refrigerator, well, that's on gas anyway, right?
it's either gas or electric. It
Yep.
runs on both, but 20 amp will run the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, great. Because we're going to take it home and set it up and just not run out of water for a little bit and get used to it.
Yep, keep it winterized.
Middle of the night, we're going to drive it around. And see if we can back it up.
Great.
Wonderful.
Are there any questions that I,
I don't
can
have
answer?
any questions.
This is a really, really great unit.
Uh-huh.
If you go on the Grand Design website, the unit has not changed other than the colors.
Yeah, I
it
know.
is-
We're looking at 2012s even. Loved them.
They're
And I'm
exactly
like,
the
but
same.
I needed the auto leveling and I needed more. But oh yeah, even the old ones, we loved them.
Yep. Is there anything else? Anything else?
No, but what do I need to take the credit union right now? I need like the VIN number and stuff, and I need your seller information. The check. Tell me the check goes to you.
It does go to me. We do not have a lien on the property. I have the title upstairs in a safe, so
Okay.
we do not
I
have a
thought,
loan
yeah.
or anything.
All I need to think is, and so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna head to the credit union.
So what I'll do is I'll get that information to you. I'll email it to you.
Beautiful. Okay.
So you can do that.
Go over
then, yeah.
here and take a look do it from here. So.
It is
I
raining.
love these LED lights. They are so bright at night. Our neighbors used to get mad at us if we were up too late because they're so bright.
Oh, okay.
But
Something to know.
it's a great unit. Like I actually, when I put this up for sale, I went on RV Trader. There, you cannot find this unit anywhere, and you'll find other Grand Design units.
South Carolina, I
Yeah.
was headed to.
Yep.
I'm like,
There was the nearest one I saw. There was a 2018 model year in like Pennsylvania somewhere.
I almost went there too. I'm like, we're looking at those. Yeah, but
But
I
this
like,
is
we
a
just checked out.
very
This is the one
desirable
she
unit.
wants to.
This
Yes.
is a great unit.
Yep.
So you're traveling cross country, huh?
Yep, we're selling the house and we're going to take a year and then we're going to come back. We're going to buy property in tiny houses.
Yeah.
After, buddy. I can't develop the property in the winter anyway. I
Yep.
can't put a septic system in and stuff. So, what the hell? We're going to go travel for a year.
Good for you.
Yeah, my mother's having
We've
a heart
talked
attack.
about that. We're like, "God, when we retire, it'd be nice to have a camper just go around the country.
Yep.
We've actually changed our tune a little bit. So we always spend time up in the mountains, right? We spend our summers with the camper up in the White Mountains all summer long. Well, we've also become winter people. We love snowmobiling and we love skiing. And so we said, geez, it'd be nice. Maybe we just get like a townhouse or something because we're going to be up there all year round.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, let's sell the camper and get a townhouse.
Beautiful.
So we can go
nice.
up there
where,
anytime.
Where are you going? Like,
So we're looking at Thornton, which is just south of Lincoln.
oh, okay, on the left side.
Yep,
Okay,
just before you get to Lincoln,
Yeah.
past Plymouth, but before Lincoln. It's a great area. We've always camped in the Conway area. We love.
Yep,
who
yep.
doesn't love the Conway
Yeah,
area,
yeah.
right?
But we're thinking of looking up on like Route 2 near Jefferson and
Yeah.
stuff. The views up there.
Yep.
We're gonna work
Beautiful.
at Santa's Village.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an owl.
Yep,
We thought this
Santa's Village.
through.
Like, where we camped, we were right around the corner from Storyland. If you know where
Yes.
Storyland
Yes.
is, we were literally a half a mile from Storyland.
Beautiful. I think what's that green?
Glen Ellis.
Oh, Glen. Yep, I've been there. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
So,
okay.
if you think of any other questions, you have my information.
Yeah.
You can call me, text me, you can email me.
okay.
I will get. I'll take a picture of the title. I'll send that to you so you have all the VIN and all that information.
Beautiful. And I'll send you Scott. I'll give all the. Now he knows it's winterized. I don't need that. He's
Yep.
just looking for the. Not that you would hide him, but you never know.
You never know.
I
You know,
like I said.
absolutely. I encourage people to do.
Yep.
I did the same thing when I sold our first camper. The guy said the same thing. I'm like, please do. I want you to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I would hate for you to take this and get it home and 3 weeks later say, hey Jeff, I got a problem. What's
Yeah.
the big deal? You sold me 11.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
want that.
Yeah, I don't want to have the problem like
Yep.
on the road somewhere.
You don't want the problem. I don't. I'd feel horrible if you had a problem. So
Okay, this is what I have.
Oh yeah.
The F-350.
I love this truck.
I have I don't know truck. It's a platinum.
Yep.
2019. Super Duty.
Oh, so this is a 2019 Lariat. So yours
Okay.
is a little nicer than mine.
But mine's gonna have no
Oh.
problem towing that.
If you have do you have the diesel engine?
Yes, I have the diesel
Yep.
engine, and I have the thing in the back. The
You
hitch.
will have no issues towing this camper.
Oh, great. That's a
Nice.
The only time I know that I'm towing is when you're getting on the highway, right? You feel it a little
Yeah.
bit. But I'm on the highway, don't even know it's there. I literally don't even know it's there. It
Beautiful.
tows. This truck will tow so nice for you.
I love it. Okay, we're so happy.
And you already have the hitch, you said?
Yeah, it's already it
Good.
came with it.
Good.
Came with it. Yep, all
Good.
but set and ready to go.
All right.
Oh, I am so excited. Thank
So we'll
you.
be in touch.
Thank you.
Yep, I will send you that information.
Okay.
You give me the name of your inspector, and
Okay.
get him in touch with me, and we'll go from there.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All right.
So okay,
You
thank
guys
you.
go stay dry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I get you soaked
No,
out
it's
here.
perfectly okay.
All right, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.